What are you doing to multiply your results at fractions of the cost? And I don't see how things get, and the only other thing that I could add to this is actually the agentic side to it. But even minus the agentic side, without this, the accelerated ability to generate more, faster, or better through AI, you still have to go back to principles and say, well, we're still trying to reach people. We're still trying to sell them. How can we do this together as an alliance, as a partner pod, going to market, trying to quadruple, quintuple our ability to reach and drive leads, and then sharing in the cost. And so from like an economic standpoint, the same advice I've been following and principles I've been following for myself, I think other companies should be looking at the same thing and saying, how can we partner up with our best partners and create a moat around our audiences? And if something bad happens, isn't better together kind of one of the only ways to do it? Like, what other options do you have to go to market and to drive new leads, new revenue? Because the average normal way to do it, the direct way, more salespeople, more SDRs, that didn't work out. And so, sure, I know AI is going to play a big role, and we're going to have 10x SDRs and 10 product designers and 10x marketers. And if you can find those people, hire them. But again, like economic and macro conditions, when they contract, you just have to get like more cost effective. What's the most cost effective way to go to market is to find partners who have similar. This goes back to how I got into the business in 2007, is find companies who have customers that match your ICP, that are non-competing, that are easy, willing, and wanting to work with you. And like, that's kind of always going to be true. That's how we survived as tribes and people from resources and building out farming and agriculture. We've always just come together to work together towards a common goal, and better together has been the human story for as long as we've had a civilization. And so when things get tough, we get tougher and we come closer together and we find better, more cost efficient ways. And I think if we start thinking about that now and looking into the next 4, 5, 6 months and saying, who else in my partner sphere matches these criteria? How can we start a small pilot program to build some of these things out?